welcome back to Life with the Gordons. Why did I do all of that with my hands? I don't know.
Yeah, so what we're doing today...
Today we're doing a couples tag. I don't know if you can call it that.
Yeah, we did one a couple months back and we said we was going to get some proper questions.
Yeah, because the questions were just...
Because the questions obviously was a bit... vague. Not vague. Dumb.
It just was silly.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we've got some different questions.
Today the questions are kind of about us learning things we didn't know about each other. So it's going to have questions about childhood, questions about teenage years, and then random questions as well.
Yeah.
So
we're going to try and make it as entertaining and the entertaining as can be. Are you looking at me like that? Oh.
blah, 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 blah. So anyway,
I'm an animal.
I didn't know that.
Okay,
so
first question. Gonna get straight into it.
Question is, and we're gonna both answer them. How did you get to school when you were little?
So little as what kind of age are we talking about? When we remember?
I would say like Riri's age kind of thing.
Riri's age.
Just how did you get to school when you was a child, isn't it?
Well, I can remember initially, obviously, your mom normally takes you to school.
Yeah.
And after I always take taxi. Because obviously I was born in Jamaica.
To hear that though, being a Londoner, to say you're taking taxi to school, that sounds pricey.
Them time it wasn't like taxi in London, you know. Okay. It's just like says a man in his car just running taxi, innit? So
right.
And obviously we had to take taxi that people that your parents know. So say somebody or your mom would know the taxi driver, so okay, go with that such and such a person. Or if it's not that person, don't take the taxi.
Oh, so it wasn't just you went out on the road and stood up and wait for a taxi?
Well, yeah, because obviously we don't know who the driver is going to be until they stop, innit? Because it's just a car. It doesn't say taxi.
That's actually deadly.
Deadly.
No,
well, it's dangerous.
If you think about it, like you're just going to go and stand up and wait for a car to pass by.
Yeah, it's like over here, we call them private cars. It's just like someone in a private car, isn't it?
Yeah, but at least here in a private car, you have the phone number to contact the private car that's coming for you.
Nah.
Wow.
Don't forget, you know, before obviously Uber and them thing come in, back then you just call a cab and you just got cab turns up and say, yeah, I'm the cab.
Yeah, but you know you called it. But you're just going and standing out on the roadside. I guess it's like black taxi. You go out, you stand on the roadside and you hail it and it stops.
But you know that's a taxi though. That's
because it looks like a taxi. So what you're telling me, these are just basic. They don't have like taxi on the top of it?
No, it's just a private car and somebody's just picking up people and getting money.
So how much would you pay for a service like this? Like the child?
In dollars, I can't remember how much, but it wasn't expensive.
Okay, and how would you know like that's the right price to pay? Would they set their own prices? Would it be different for different taxis?
No, it's a standard school children price.
So it was like a business for real then?
Yeah, but you just, obviously nowadays back in Jamaica, you have to have an actual taxi that's registered. But back then,
so now you have to have that.
Yeah, and they have different plates. They have different plates. They call them red plates. The plates are red.
Okay,
so you know that's a taxi.
Actual taxi.
Yeah, but back then it wasn't.
But back then it was more.
It was just a man in his private car that's running a business.
1980s, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Primary school, we used to walk. My mum didn't have a car when I was growing up, so we used to walk to school on foot. It was about a 20-minute walk.
So how come you don't like walking now?
That's why. Because I had to walk.
She don't like... Well, it's not that she don't like walking.
It's painful for me.
It's really painful for her. So I retract that.
Exactly.
It's not actually because she always wants to... Yeah. She always wants to go and walk, but she can't do it.
I don't mind doing the walks. I like nature, so I like walking. But the problem is, I can do the walk, yes. But then when I get back, it's crunch, 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 crack, 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 crack. My body starts cracking. And then tomorrow, the following day, I can't move at all. I literally just stuck.
So if I'm going and she's like, can I come? I'm like, nah.
Yeah, he's always telling me no. I don't know why. Like I know I'm gonna have the pain, but I psych myself up for it.
Yeah, and then the next day I have to do it because she's like, can you help me up? I can't get up. She can't do nothing because of it. It hurts.
So you don't want to help your wife?
The thing is,
you said for better. for worse.
Yeah, that's why I'm preventing you from walking too far.
Because you're too lazy and you want to help me.
No, it's not about the help. It's that obviously the look on your face will tell you that it's really painful. So avoid it, innit?
I can't not get fresh air, and I can't just be stuck in the house.
Let's open the window and push your head out the door.
Anyways, so that was me getting to school. And then when I got to secondary, I would take the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll take
By
the bus.
secondary, I was here.
That's true. You were here.
I was
So
here.
you were taking bus.
Yeah, I was
you
taking
taking
bus. Yeah.
Was it nearby or far, your school?
The school by bus is about, in traffic, it was really about 15 minutes in traffic. But if there's no traffic, so it'll take about 5-6 minutes. Yeah, if there's no traffic.
Oh, it's good. It's good to know this.
And them days, was it 40p?
Yeah, it really
It was a 40p child fare, innit?
Yeah, or I used to have the 7-day bus pass.
Yeah, or
you know about
you
7-day
change
bus
the
pass.
number on the bus pass and make it up to date.
Cut out the date. When you're done using, do you know why I used to have to do that? Mum would give me the money. It's not that she didn't give me money for my bus pass, but I used it for other stuff. So then I needed the bus pass the next week, and I've already used that week's money, so I gotta cut it out.
Yeah, use the money to buy food,
Glue it
innit?
with Pritt stick.
So we just use either do that or flasher. We just do a quickie and just walk.
And hope that they didn't see the
And
right
hopefully the driver doesn't start banging on the window, because you just have
I'm
to.
like, oi!
You just go to the back door, innit?
It's happened before, and then I just used to just get off and then wait for the next
Yeah,
one.
if the driver said oi, he just goes back out to the
come
back
off.
door.
Just walk on and come off.
Don't even challenge it.
Yes.
Oh, flashes.
Yes.
Or if inspector comes on, you know you're cooked.
You know how many times it happened and you're sitting there and then you just get up and get off at that stop?
Yeah, you just jump
But then
off.
sometimes you're sitting there too long that
never notice
just
what's going
can't
on.
Get up.
And then come up and like,
And then
tickets
come up
please.
and
You're
they're
like,
ticket please. And I'm like, oh, I must have dropped. I can't find it.
you're like,
Oh,
oh
so
my
naughty.
days. And some of your friends them done run off, gone left, you know. And man them gone. And I'm thinking, all right, where's everyone got? Inspector.
Right, let's move on to the next question, guys. Otherwise, we'll have you here for 2 hours.
Yeah, talking about flashes.
Well, only on question 1 now. So basically, question 2. What's the first movie that you can remember seeing?
Right, the cinema or just seeing in general?
Just movie.
I remember Edward Scissorhands. Was scary, man.
I think that would be one of the
I
first
did not
for me.
understand that movie.
I didn't either, and I don't think I still would. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I remember it had scissors and I don't know how, but it was kind of a
That
scary.
was so scary. Remember when he's trying to do her hair and he cut her up?
Yeah.
God.
Is it Johnny Depp?
Do you know
isn't it?
what? I feel like that's actually a horror movie.
It is a horror
And
movie.
we watched it as kids. The things that we used to watch I watched it as a kid, and it's one of the first movies I can remember watching as well.
Nah, I never watched it.
That was scary.
I used to love watching kung fu movies or western in Jamaica.
Really?
That's the thing, is it a kung fu movie or western?
Mm.
Yeah, and
Interesting.
pretend you can do karate on your brothers and cousins, and they end up hurting
I'm
each
so
other.
glad I was not a boy.
Oh, Power Rangers.
It's not a
Yeah.
movie though.
Yeah, but
It was a
it's like a movie, isn't it?
series. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Thumbelina was one movie that I first remember seeing, the first kind of cartoon type movie.
Tom and Jerry.
Thumbelina. That's not a movie. It later became one though. Yeah, so I can let you off with that one. Okay. So, did you ever have a childhood celebrity crush?
Childhood.
Yeah.
Not childhood. Probably teenage years.
I did.
Childhood.
Yeah. Childhood, like as a kid, yeah. I think I was 10.
Really?
Yeah, I was about 10. And my childhood crush was Aaron Carter. So go Google Aaron Carter, guys.
Is that a famous person?
Yeah.
Never heard of her.
No, it's not. Why would it be a her? Anyway, let's better start with me today. So, Aaron Carter, and I used to have his poster on the wall.
Is it?
Little blonde guy. I went to his concert. It was my first ever concert I went to. Yeah, Aaron Carter. I think he recently died. I remember seeing it. He recently died. He was actually my age. And he was like a 10-year-old singer with his brothers, his older brothers. It was a group, a band, the Carters, I think. I don't know. Anyway, Google it, guys. Or if I can find the image, we'll put it. But anyway. So you don't have no childhood crush? Celebrity crush? Teenage celebrity crush?
Teenage?
I think I know the answer to this.
What?
Was it Kelly Rowland?
Hell no.
Not Kelly. Why hell no? What's wrong with Kelly?
No, Kelly's alright, man. But I don't really like R. Kelly like that.
Not Kelly R. Kelly Rowland.
Oh, Kelly. Oh, Kelly. Oh, you never did say Kelly. I thought you meant R. Kelly.
Jesus Christ. Calm down, father.
You have to be specific because there's loads of Kelly.
Anyhow.
Alicia Keys.
Oh, yeah. See? It was Alicia Keys' crush. And look what he ended up marrying.
I didn't have no posters.
Not like it.
I didn't have no poster.
So I'm more like Kelly.
Oh, R. Kelly.
You better lean up on me arm. Anyway, yeah.
I didn't have no poster and stuff like that. That wasn't kind of...
Well, I don't think boys really did that kind of thing, sticking posters all over their walls.
Oh, so it's a girl thing?
I think so. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. But I feel like that's a girl thing to be sticking posters all over your
room.
I had my Destiny's Child on the wall. All of that on the wall. The whole wall covered in posters. Yeah. We used to rip them out of the magazines and then stick them up.
Boys don't do that.
Yeah. Comment down below if you were one of those that used to rip the pictures out of the magazine and stick them on your wall. All right. So, did you have any childhood pets?
Pets. We had a cat.
You had a cat.
Mum had a cat.
I can't imagine you with a cat.
I used to pick it up and throw it up in the air. That was then, obviously, it was small then, innit? And then the neighbor had a dog called Rex. We used to tease it and run. And used to chase us. Big Rex. He's a brownish looking dog. Used to tease it.
You had a cat. I can't imagine him with a pet. I just can't.
But, yeah, it was to catch rats.
Oh.
I was a rat
So
cat.
it wasn't really a pet.
It
was a contract.
That was a working cat.
The working cat. I cannot.
That was a working cat.
One of my friends has a working cat.
Yeah.
In this day and age, you know who you are. You know who you are. Let's see if you watch
What
this.
you gotta do. Gotta get them cats up in there. Jerry likes to hang around.
I did have pets. My first pets were goldfish. So I had my first one was called Tupac, and then my second one was called Keith Sweat.
A goldfish called Tupac.
Yeah, I liked Tupac. All right, Tupac was one of the ones I had on the poster on the wall.
But he died.
And no matter if him dead or alive, the picture was still there. All right.
Of dead people.
I don't think he was dead at the time.
Oh.
But anyway. Yeah, so Tupac, he was my goldfish. I was obsessed with him. And then we got Keith Sweat. Now, Keith Sweat is another one I love. Keith Sweat went into the tank. Tupac obviously didn't like it. The next morning I come down, I find, I'm not sure if it was Keith Sweat or Tupac, but one of them did dead.
So you don't know the difference between the goldfish?
Them look the same.
Well, why would you name them then if you can't tell who's who?
Well, I think, Tupac might have been a little bit bigger and Keith Sweat was younger, so a little bit smaller. So Keith Sweat, one of them was dead. I can't remember which one. One of them was dead and I was so sad. But then do you know what happened? When we took Keith Sweat out, Tupac was left alone again. A couple of days later, Tupac was dead. If it was Tupac.
Okay, so
I didn't get goldfish again because that was too emotionally traumatic for
did
me.
you end up cooking them then?
Put it down the toilet. Why would we?
So you waste the meat.
Let me serve you goldfish for dinner and see. Anyway.
But you like fish. You like seafood.
No. Then I had a kitten. But do you know what? That kitten I actually hid. I brought it home. I bought it home. I was about 17. I brought the kitty home. It was living in my room. My mum don't like pets, so I couldn't tell her I got a pet. So I had it for a good couple of weeks before she noticed. When she used to come knock my room door, I used to put it in. I had an ensuite bathroom, so I used to put it in the bathroom, shut the door. And she said she wouldn't know. She'd come in my room now, and then she'd be gone and shut the door again. And then I let it out. But I used to love that cat. His name was Diamond. It was black and it had like a white diamond there. And then when she found it, she was like, "What's this doing in my house? Get it out! You better take it somewhere." So I had to drive it to a shelter in Archway. We drive past it when we're going to church, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll show you. Do you see this one? Yeah. And yeah.
Maybe they still have it. I said maybe.
I was 17. I'm almost about to be 36. It's like nearly 20 years ago. Anyway, that makes me feel old. But anyway, yeah.
Carrying on. What
Carry
number
on.
are we on?
5. What did you watch on television when you were young? So I think we've already answered this because you would mention Power Rangers and all that things there. And I would say Sister was
Oh yeah, that's another thing as well.
my proper program. I love Sister.
Go home. That one is a
that?
go home, Roger.
Yeah. Yeah, I loved that program. And Moesha.
Yeah, them kind of stuff. Yeah.
That.
Is them people still alive now?
Yeah, Brandy, Moesha. And I actually follow the twins on Instagram.
Sister twins.
They do they do cooking and stuff now. They're actually chefs.
Are they adults now?
Yeah. No, they're not adults now, man.
So they're still young?
They're still kids. Yeah. Oh my god. So, yeah, they've got children themselves. Lovely children. Yeah.
And we getting old.
We are.
Yes.
Definitely. So, next question. What was your most embarrassing puberty-related moment?
I don't think boys get embarrassing puberty moment.
No?
I don't think so.
No wet dreams, no.
I don't think so.
Aren't you lucky?
I can't remember.
So I got nothing to tease him about, guys.
Well, you got some, You got some?
My most embarrassing puberty moment, I used to get the most horrendous smelling body odor. My armpits, it was like they really smelled. And it's not that I didn't wash. It really is not that I didn't wash. It's just, I think the doctor said it's like the glands or something like that. I don't know if anyone else has had this kind of problem, but oh my gosh, the BO was strong. And my grandma, she used to be like to me, "Come here, your perspire high." So she would want me to put talcum powder and all them thing there, but it just didn't work. It really didn't work. It was just horrible.
It's a medical thing.
It's more, and I feel like with my girls now, I think they're going through it. So me being more knowledgeable, I'm like, no, come here, let me shave your armpits and stuff like that, because I don't want you to go through what I went through with that smell.
Now you know what to do.
Yeah, now I know what to do. So that was my embarrassment. Very, very embarrassing. And I'm sure people were talking about me.
Most likely.
Yeah, it's like, oh, she stinks. But yeah, it wasn't my fault.
The thing is, people don't really know how to, they don't teach people how to deal with, I think they do, but I don't know.
I think
teach kids how to handle these things.
Yeah.
Hygiene and stuff like that.
Excuse me, we're filming. Can you get out in your vest? Bye. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so I don't think you really taught properly how to deal with these things.
The different medical condition as you grow up you can have.
Yeah.
Especially the high perspiration is one of them.
I think in social studies, we did learn about puberty and getting older and all of that stuff, but then there was never anything on smelling bad. There was nothing on that.
And that is not a taboo. Some people obviously have a higher perspiration than others.
And it's not nice because you get bullied for them things. You can get, luckily, I didn't really get bullied, but maybe my friends liked me. So
were you a bully?
No, I didn't get bullied, as saying.
Were you a bully though?
No.
Did you bully people?
No. I was just in the in-between group.
You're not the bigger.
Right, so comment down below if you guys have had any embarrassing puberty-related moments similar to myself, or have had a similar condition like
And the
me.
kids in the cupboard.
The kids are raiding the cupboard.
They're using this opportunity
Yeah, they've seen that.
to raid the cupboard.
We can raid the cupboard, we're going to get it. But don't worry, I'm going to catch them.
They get allowances, we'll take it back from there. Sorry about that.
Can you remember the first time you shaved? So your face and me, my legs.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That was horrible.
Really? What happened? Did you cut yourself?
No, I didn't cut myself. I used the razor one, not the razor, but
The knife.
no,
Oh, the stick.
the stick with the razor in it.
Oh, really?
I bump up so bad. It was horrible.
So again, this is people not telling you what to do.
Yeah, I used their stick razor, and the entire underneath here, the entire thing was bump up, horrible, like pebbles.
Oh my gosh, was it itchy as well?
Oh, of course, man. When the hair starting to grow back, it was really itchy. I didn't know if you use the razor, obviously gonna bump up.
Yeah, because you don't have anybody to tell you. Well, you had a dad.
I don't think Dad said anything. I didn't watch when he was shaving, so I wasn't that curious.
Okay, fine.
I'm not a curious person.
Yeah.
I'm inquisitive.
I didn't know about shaving or anything like that. It was actually my cousin that taught me to shave my armpits. She probably could smell the smell.
To
She's
cut
like,
the smell.
come. She literally done it for me. Like, come, let me shave your armpits, and she shaved my legs as well. And then from that moment on, once I knew how to do it, I start shaving them myself, and I start smelling better. Yeah. Good times.
Yeah. I learned the hard way with all that bump up. I realized obviously you can get the beard shaver that actually cuts it really, obviously like really low. It doesn't bump you up.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, so you obviously use the beard cutter, whatever they call it now. And that doesn't bump you up anymore. But you use razor. Obviously, I think some people can use razor.
Some people still
and
do.
they don't get bump
There's
up.
razor creams and stuff like that you can buy now.
Well, that doesn't work for me. Yeah, so that was embarrassing. First time shaving with razor.
Poor blimey. And you know, when I saw this question, I thought, is it really relevant? But it is. It really is. It really is. Okay, so question 8. What part-time jobs did you have growing up?
Bakery.
What does that mean? Did you bake?
No, I didn't bake. I was just a cashier. What do you call it?
Yeah, I think it is called a cashier, yeah.
For Caribbean restaurant. Yeah.
Sticking to the roots.
Can't hide the truth from the roots.
Did you do anything else other than that? Newspaper rounds, anything?
No.
I did newspaper.
I think they were trying to get me to do paper room, man. That's embarrassing, man.
Really? Why? Even now, if I say to him, can you go and put some of my leaflets in the doors? He's like, nah.
Doors don't like me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, something happened to you.
One time I did put leaflet in letterboxes, and the letterbox catch my hand as I'm pulling it back out and rip off my skin. So I don't like
Was it one of those heavy iron ones? Because we used to have that in our house.
Yeah. Them
when you
stiff
knock
ones.
it, boom, boom.
It's them stiff ones you push, you really have to really push.
Yeah.
And then
it retracts back.
Retracts really quick.
Yeah.
So it took off my skin. So I don't like letterboxes.
Now they're much more friendly though. They actually lift flap.
Yeah, they're more easier. But back then, them old time ones.
Yeah.
They'll eat
We
you.
had that old time one on our door.
They'll eat you.
Yeah. I remember pulling the mail out sometimes, it hurt.
I remember doing cleaning with my sister. Yeah. Early in the morning.
Yeah.
And Cammy, you remember, used to bomb the train.
Naughty.
Back in the days, they can't arrest us for that.
True.
It's early in the morning, and Cammy used to go, I can't remember where we used to go to clean, but it was somewhere in Sutton. He used to bomb the train, something, he ain't got no barriers, and the next one ain't got no barriers. So, there was it, bomb the train early in the mornings.
Do you know what, yeah.
Bumping the train, for those who don't know,
is
when you get on and don't pay.
Yeah, it was a standard thing though. It was
them days.
Or you just run through the barrier quick.
Yeah.
One person paying, the second one don't.
Yeah, just go behind and push behind. Squeeze up.
Now run. Yeah.
How about you? You used to do paper round.
Yeah, I think I tried that for like a day.
How much did you get paid for that?
10 quid. Not a lot. And then...
For those who don't know paper round, it's a newspaper, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, newspaper, you go to your local off license. News agent.
Yeah, and they
give you some. They obviously get a portion of things to put in letterboxes and you get paid for it.
Yeah.
So they call it paper round.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I did telesales. So
you're one of them annoying people that phone up people.
If you know about telesales. But I'm just not that person. So when they used to be like, no, I'm like, okay, no problem, bye.
Yeah,
so
she's not forcible. She's not a salesperson.
Nah, definitely not.
You don't want it? Okay, bye.
Yeah, I was not getting leads. They used to be on my back like, you're not getting leads. You need to be getting leads. And I just was like, no. And then I figured out like this is not for me, so I quit.
It's not for everyone.
No. And then I was doing Windows sales as well. So I did. I think one was electricity, one was Windows. Comment down below if you remember the Windows sales in Enfield Town. Let's see if any of you Londoners know. Where you would sell double glazed windows. So you'd call up homeowners.
So you call up people to annoy them and ask them if they want windows.
Yeah.
Double glazed.
Yeah. It was them times there the windows were all
thin.
Yeah,
them times obviously double glazed.
People did want them.
Wasn't so in. It was in, but not everyone had double glazed.
Yeah.
Like now.
Now it's just a standard.
Now it's a standard thing to have double glazed windows.
Yeah. So you should just call them up and bug them. But I know a lot of people did work at the same place where I worked. So comment down below if you are one of those that worked in Enfield Town, in just opposite the station. There's a place there where we used to do telesales. I think every college member worked there.
Is this a teen? It was a teenager.
Teen years, yeah.
Teen years.
Yeah. And then I worked in like Sainsbury's.
So you had quite a few jobs.
Marks and Spencer.
As a teen.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been working since I hit 13. That's it. Yeah, loads of different jobs to be honest with you. Oh, hairdressers. I was a junior shampooing people's hair. So I weren't doing like the braids or anything, but shampooing. And then after that, I started doing braids and other types of hair and stuff like that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Didn't know you annoy people on the phone.
Yeah.
Or tried to.
I didn't really try, to be honest.
You weren't good at it.
I was not getting
rubbish.
Everyone else was getting commission and I was not getting. I was just getting the basic pay and I wasn't getting the commission until they were literally on my back. Like, if you don't move to, because everyone had to move a level. All the new starters had their level, and then new starters would move to the next table once they start getting more than 10 leads a day.
So was stuck in the
starting line. I was stuck on my table and they were like, you're holding up the new starter position. You need to move up. And I just quit. I was like, I can't do this.
Because it just weren't for you. Certain jobs just not for everyone.
People used to make me want to cry. Like, when you phone them up, like, hello? No, thank you. And you'd be like, ooh.
Yeah, I'll probably be one of them ones.
Yeah.
I'm calling from here, bye.
Yeah, it made me feel really sad. So I just felt like I can't do a job that I'm feeling sad in. Okay. Who taught you how to drive? And what was your worst driving lesson experience?
I literally can't remember my driving lesson experience, but I just remember, oh yeah, first time driving, I think it was with Isaac. I don't know if Isaac remember, but me and Kush, we went to the park. Isaac took us to the park and let me and Kush drive his car around the park. It was them time when power steering wasn't really a thing.
Oh God.
So it was really one of them heavy
yeah, you have to be like...
Isaac was like, whoa. I'm like, yeah, don't worry, man. I got this. I don't know if Isaac must remember that. In the park, he's driving around and Isaac I think it was a Corsa. But it was one of them round-back Corsa back in the days.
Yeah, bubble back.
Yeah. In the park, driving around. Yeah, that's the first one. And then me and Kush started driving on the road with no license. Back in the days, they were them. We were young them time.
Everybody did it. If you didn't do it, you're lying.
It was them time where there's no ANPR. Automatic number plate recognition.
Go on.
There was none of that. Nowadays, you have that on lampposts. You have it on everywhere. And traffic lights and the police cars. So you can't get away with your driving without insurance and license anymore. You get picked up soon as you go out there. Those were the days. You?
Me, I drove my mum's partner's van. First time.
She was a van driver.
I'm talking about white work van. White. I drove it and first we went around the block. So, and to be honest with you, he was so amazed at how well I did. He was just like, you did well.
She's a good driver.
He had no complaints, nothing. And my dad, actually that's not the first time. So with my dad, when I was like, I can't get in trouble by him right now. So I was probably about 9, 10. He would put me on his lap, and then so he'd be controlling the pedals, but then he'd say to me, change the gear. So I changed the gear up, 1, 2, and he went, all right, 3, 4, 5. So by the time I did get to like 16, 15, I knew how to drive the car. I knew how to change gears, and I knew that his foot was clutching. So, and then I think when I was like 13, he took me to the top of a hill. So he let me drive to the top of the hill, and then he made me hold my biting points. So he was like, hold it, hold it, hold it. So I'm at the top of the hill, like, if I let this go, we're going down. So, because them kind of cars back then, they didn't have hill assist or none of that. So if I let go of this biting point, I know I'm going down. So I used to have to actually hold it, like, hold it, hold it, hold it. So all of that was really good lessons that he gave me before I was of age to drive. So by the time that I did get into my mum's partner's van and drove that, I was about 16.
Kind of knew what you was doing.
And I knew what I was doing. I knew how to change the gears, and I did really well and controlled the car really well, going around the corners, stayed in my lane. And when he come back, he said to my mum, this girl can drive. And then shortly after that, started doing proper lessons, like with Red driving school. Yes. And I didn't have no bad episodes with them. My driving was quite steady.
I can't remember who I did my one with. Yeah, let's carry on. I don't even know who I did my driving lesson with.
There was either Red or there was
What's the other one? No,
AA. There was
no, not that one.
Big Red driving school. That was Red. There's one. It's just an obvious one. I just can't think of it.
Yeah, the main one. I
Yeah.
think the British something another.
Yeah, I just can't remember it right now. Okay, so that's driving. What body part is most important to you? Your hands or your eyes? So pick one, basically. Which, if you were to lose one, which one? Then this is going to be
both of them.
Huh?
If you to lose two of those.
No. Which one? Your hands or your eyes? Which one do you find more important? So if you were to lose one, which one would you rather lose?
Oh, my right hand is more important.
No, both hands. So hands.
That's what I'm saying. Is it both of them?
Oh yeah, hands. I didn't say hand. I said hands, which means more than one.
It's either losing your vision.
Yeah.
Or your hands.
Yeah. And this is close to home for you because of what's happening with your eyes. But it's a different
I don't think I could choose.
Yeah, but this is just hypothetical, isn't it? So you need to answer.
No, but I can't choose.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
Okay,
I don't see
guys.
how you choose.
For me, if I had to, I'd rather not have the hands. I'd rather want to see what I'm doing. Because I'm not being funny. If I can't see, what's the use of the hands?
Yeah, but if you have no hands, what's the point of your eyes? You can't use it to do anything you're seeing.
What do you mean?
So you see,
But the reason why I say
can
that,
see you,
yeah,
and I can use my hands to touch you.
yeah, but then there's people, Bubs. The reason why I say that is because there's people who are amputees. They've got no arm, so they've got the stub, and they actually can put on a prosthetic hand and continue on life. So the way I see it is, I would choose to keep my sight and lose the hands because I can have prosthetic hands. Or some people actually, I had people in my class. I went to a school that was mixed with disabled children as well. And people in my class had no limbs. So I would see them function, literally pick things up with that. So for me, I'd rather see.
I not choose. No. Nope. You have to take it from me by force.
We're not even taking it from you, they're asking a hypothetical question.
But I don't know nothing about no hypothetical question. None of them.
Okay. If you could create a fragrance, what would it smell like? Well, this is a question.
What would a fragrance smell if you could create it?
Yeah.
You.
Like me?
No, you go.
Oh. I was going to say, oh, that's so sweet, but he ain't sweet like that. Anyway.
What would we call a fragrance, Ro?
I didn't ask you what to call it. It's just if you could think of a smell, what would you want to smell all the time? Like.
Bailey's.
You like that smell?
No. You go first.
You're like Little Britain. I like it. I don't like it. Anyway, for me, I make fragrance stuff anyway.
Yeah, she's a fragrance maker. So if you love your fragrance out there, guys, get on to may-20.com.
There you go. Adverts.
Get your fragrance going. Get your house smelling nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so what's your favorite fragrance?
I'd have to say for me, my favourite fragrance... I don't have a favourite because I like a lot of different ones. But I really love rose. So I'd say rose maybe.
There's a rose fragrance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a natural rose oil I put in my products. Yeah, so even a hand wash has it in rose, but you know the hand wash, the rose, it's got rose, patchouli and plum. So yeah, I tend, in fact, most of my scents do have rose in it, so maybe that is my favourite. Like I've got my Velvet Rose Nude, I've got...
I just like a nice fragrance, that's all. I don't know what it is, as long as it's a nice one. There you go.
There you go. Okay, next question. If you could never do one household chore again, which one would it be?
Household chore?
Guys, I kind of enjoy cleaning though.
Yeah, there's no
therapeutic.
chore. Folding clothes away is a
Folding
bit
the clothes.
annoying.
That's the one I'd get rid of.
Yeah.
That's it. That is it.
Folding the clothes.
Folding the clothes.
Yeah, that's our kryptonite.
Yeah, we both don't like folding the clothes. He deals with the washing. Washing them is no problem, but folding
Yeah, washing
them
them is no issue, but now it's not too bad because the older girls actually fold their clothes away.
True.
So it's not
ours
too bad.
And the younger too.
But because before that, obviously we had to fold everyone's clothes. And it was a nightmare. They used to just pile up. Clean, but just pile up. Now we get them to pack theirs away, but it's still annoying. Because our clothes literally just pile up sometimes. Clean, we could have 3 baskets in the room of clean clothes.
Yeah. And because nobody wants to do it,
Nobody wants to fold them.
A couple of days. It sits there for a while.
They're clean, but they're just in the basket for just they wait for someone to put them away. So folding clothes is probably the one.
It is the one.
Yeah.
No probability about
If we
it.
could get rid of that part outside of things, yeah, we would.
Then our life would be so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do people have to fold clothes and put them
So
away?
maybe we need to get a fold clotherer.
They sell them?
What does that even mean? Fold clotherer?
They sell them?
They do. They actually do. They're for hire. Okay. If you had to live in another country, which one would you pick and why? That's easy. Let's say at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Texas. Yeehaw.
It's not really the country though. America would be the country, but Texas would be the destination.
Yeah.
And why? Because you get bigger for your money.
It speaks to our value.
Yeah.
Our Christian
And
value.
Christianity.
Anyway.
The Christianity, and you get bigger for your money. So your home, the size of your
We
home.
like the houses.
Yeah. For
The
the
house nice.
same. This house here is like one room there. So yeah,
Yeah. We just think their value represents our value. Simple.
that's it. So, and he would love to walk around in Texas, in a
Yeehaw.
cowboy hat. That's it. Yeah.
And cowboy boots.
Okay, what's the first thing you would do if you received $1 million? Pounds.
If I receive 1 million,
The first thing you would do.
clear my debts.
Same.
Simple.
That's the same thing I would do.
Clear my debts.
Clear all the debts.
All debts are cleared. Settle our records.
Settle the record.
And
That's
see what we have
exactly
left.
what I would do.
Simple.
Yeah.
Next one.
Do you prefer sunrises or sunsets?
Sunrise.
I was going to say the same thing.
Every morning I'm at the curtain looking at. Check out Walk with Ro on Instagram or
Put
on
the
YouTube.
details down.
I'll put the details in because you're going to see sunrise and some good nice pictures. Outdoor stuff. I love a good sunrise, man. And a good sunset. Which one of it? But the sunrise
And guys,
is the favorite.
like the way that he does this page, so he's got his Instagram page as well, which is Walk with Ro. Put the details in, and then he's got his YouTube that now follows on from his still pictures that you get on Instagram.
So YouTube, you get the videos on Instagram. You get some videos with mostly pictures.
Yeah, you get a few reels or so on Instagram as well, but that one's mainly for his nature photography. So you'll see a lot of animals, a lot of
Outdoor stuff.
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And the
Outdoor stuff.
great thing about it is it's a hobby that just came out of nowhere for him, and he's so good at it. So guys, like even around our house, when we do our house tour, you will see, even behind me here, you'll see that picture there is his photography, and some pictures around the house as well.
Yeah.
That we will show you on our house tour. So look out for the house tour. It's just beautiful, beautiful. I prefer sunrises as well. So it's the same for me.
Yeah, sometimes she's like, well, look, the sunrise.
Yeah, because it's the first thing in the morning. It's just like
And where we live now, perfect for sunrises,
yeah,
guys.
you see it like from the
We've never seen so much sunrise.
So nice. If you got
Beautiful.
your bed window open, it's like
From the window, from the bedroom
nice.
window.
Yeah. And we're never in bed at sunset, so we don't see
Yeah,
that.
I'm never in bed at sunset, so we don't see that.
Yeah.
But sunrise, when you wake up, move the
Yeah.
curtain, you're like, wow.
It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, what makes you feel the most peaceful?
In terms of what?
Like, I don't really know in terms of what. It's just a question. What makes you feel peaceful?
What makes you feel most peaceful? Being indoors, being in my house. Yeah.
That was my answer. Literally, just being at home.
Just
makes
being
me
at
feel
home.
peaceful around my own family.
Literally.
it.
Simple one.
That's
Next.
it. If you could turn back time, what decision of yours would you reverse and why?
I've always said, experience teaches you knowledge. So for me, I don't think there's anything I would want to wind back because you learn from them. That's me. That's how I see it. All the experience you've been through, whether good or bad, teaches you, sets you up for the future. That's how I see life. You?
For me, it would be wasting time on certain educational journeys I've done.
Oh,
That's
fair
it.
enough, fair enough.
That's the only thing. Otherwise, there's nothing I would change.
But then now you can teach the girls, this is easy. You can easily get caught into changing, doing this, you do that, then you do that. You can actually teach them now, okay, I've been through it. This is what you need to look out for.
Yeah, because literally what I do now is nothing to do with what I studied, really and truly.
A lot of people do that. They go to study certain things and then they change this year, then they change that year. And then at the end of the day, they don't do none of that they did.
No, you graduate and then you
do
end up
nothing.
in a whole nother different career. What was your favourite subject at school?
I think I did food technology.
Oh, and you like that?
Yeah, we did food.
This explains what you
Whenever
talk about.
food technology comes around, that was like, yeah. I think I even made a patty for my project.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is why he can cook. He's the main cook in this house
Yeah,
anyway.
I loved food technology. I was gonna do design DT, but then I chose food technology.
Yeah, D&T was mine, and then also science. I was really good at science.
Science, we just muck around.
Really,
With
I
the
actually
Bunsen
took
burner.
it seriously.
We mucked around so much
I
in
got
science.
all high grades in science.
Is it?
Science, I was really good at. The teacher even called like my dad in one time and was like to him, like, your daughter is at science. And I think it might run in the family because that's what my brother teaches. He's a science teacher.
Yeah, he is.
So it might be, and to do what we do, like with the construction and the interiors and stuff like that, and the architecture, is all science. That is science. So architecture is science, interior design is science. So maybe that's why I'm just a science head. Yeah.
And I'm a food head.
Not biology type, but yeah. Not the biology type of science, but yeah.
And I'm a food head.
You're a foodie. Yeah, man.
See, I don't eat that much. Never have. I don't like a big plate of food because
But
it
you
just
can
looks too much.
cook.
But I like cooking and dishing it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I let her dish it.
Okay, I don't know. I don't get that. Guys, if somebody cooks food, yeah, keep your hand to yourself.
Oh, you're hurting me.
If somebody cooks food, don't you feel they should be the one to dish it? How can someone else cook and then you go and dish because you don't know what's in what pot? It don't make sense.
Then you learn.
No. Anyway, next. What is your most memorable hospital visit as a child?
Hospital as a child.
Yeah.
I remember, obviously, as younger, we had to get our shots. We call it booster shots here. And it hurts.
He hates needles, guys.
I think I still had the scar. I don't like needles.
He absolutely hates
They
needles.
actually hurt. I think they went too far. Maybe they didn't, but to me they did. I call it booster shot.
Oh my god.
Hurt. It hurt. I hate needles. Can't do it.
For me, I can't really think.
Can you remember getting your booster shots?
No, I'm okay with needles. I have no problem with them whatsoever. So even like I had my BCG done at school. I remember the line was long, like all throughout the corridors, and I remember thinking, I think that was my first significant injection because my mum wasn't there. Normally with the others, my mum's there. This was my first one without my mum. So I remember thinking, oh my God, it's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be horrible. People were going in and coming out crying. Literally bawling. So when I got to my turn, I was thinking, oh my gosh, this is going to be really bad. I got in there.
That was
and I was like, is that it? Is that it?
I think I came out thinking, I wasn't crying, but
I was
hurt,
thinking,
man.
is that it? It just felt like someone went.
Well, I don't want to do that. Ow.
Just felt like a little punch in the arm. And I came out and I was thinking, why are these people crying? So I've never had a problem with needles.
I do. I hear that.
Your arm's still hurting.
Yeah,
he's proper like he's really imagining the needles. I cannot with him. Okay, what sports or clubs were you involved in? Ooh.
Sports.
Yeah, what's you?
I didn't do no sports.
No sports. No. Not even cricket. Nothing. You didn't like. Oh, interesting.
I never sports. No. I remember one time I was doing cricket at school and I don't think I was doing anything. I was just walking around. But then
you like cricket?
I did, but I don't like playing it. In Jamaica, I did.
You like watching it, but you don't like
Jamaica, I did.
Oh.
Not since I come over here.
Maybe it's just vexed that you're there.
No, I was never a sport. I never really getting in sports kind of person.
Mm.
Nah. You?
Me on the other hand, I did everything. Trampolining, badminton, netball, running, track. I did track. What else? Rounders. I loved rounders. It's a bit like cricket, but a bit different. Basketball. I loved basketball. And gymnastics. Oh, and yeah, I think street dances is not really a sport, is it? But yeah, I did all of those things. My extracurricular activities were high. I was always doing them things.
So what number are now? So we initially had 21 questions.
21 questions to go.
21 questions. We are in the 20th question now.
We're on the 21st one now.
So this is the last question now, guys.
Yeah.
21st.
So the 21st question is, how did you spend your Friday nights as a teen?
Friday nights as a teen?
What did you get up to? Where were you hiding?
Mostly indoors.
Really? So you didn't go out? You didn't say to your parents, I'm gone? Or
mostly indoors. If we do go out, we only say took the bus into Croydon, into the town centre.
What would you do there?
Shout out the girls, something like that.
Okay, so that makes more sense. Yeah, he spent his Friday night shouting off the girls. in the
and then we just go home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine, I used to do ice skating. That's another sport, I guess. I used to do ice skating every Friday. So there was like Alexandra Palace. Comment down below any Londoners that remember.
North London, that is.
True, North London. Who knows? Maybe some travelled over. But
I went from South London and travelled to North London.
Why not?
To go Ali Pali.
No, it was a rave
Alexandra
thing.
Palace.
It was like a
Ali
rave.
Palace, Alexandra Palace on top of.
It was like our
hill.
rave.
Is that Wood Green?
Yeah.
Alexandra Palace. It's not Wood Green, is it?
That's Wood Green, yeah. However, yeah, it was like a rave. It was called Something Fridays.
Rave Fridays.
So please comment down below if you guys remember, if somebody remembers that's watching this. And we'd go ice skating inside Alexandra Palace, and there would be music and everything. Them times there was like Craig David kind of rewind. So I remember we'd be skating around, and that was our rave. Skating around.
Until the Lord called her home.
Talk about knock me back to reality.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Back to life.
But it was better than like that kind of rave.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good young rave. It was like 13 at that age. 13 to 15 we were doing that.
I used to love being indoors. You get the phone call, you'd be like, yo, where you want to come? Nah. I ain't going nowhere. So that's why I'm like this one now. Indoors is my favorite place to be.
I'm a home bunny. I love being at home. I think I had my fun, if that makes sense. And I would like to now have fun at home.
I remember when I was younger, I'm thinking, as I grow up, I'm just going to go everywhere. When I have my car, I'm not even gonna be indoors. I'm gonna be driving here and there and there. But
I
the
have
reality,
plans like that, yeah.
the reality of it is like the car is. I can't remember last time the car moved. So the car just sits there.
I think I went out on Wednesday.
Yeah.
What day is it today? Saturday.
And if you didn't have to go, the car wouldn't even move.
No, I wouldn't move it.
Not for the fun of it. We don't go places for the fun of it.
You
Unless
know,
we
guys,
have to
if you
go.
enjoy your home and your surroundings and the people, most importantly, if you enjoy the people that you live with, then you won't ever want to leave.
Yeah. There'd be no need, well, not no need, but there'd be no urge to get outside.
I'm happy.
We have our
in my
backyard
space.
sometimes we go out there. Obviously we do go out and go for a walk here and there. But if we're indoors, we're just happy.
Do you know what? Some people, like they say that they were ready for family life. I was absolutely ready for family
Yeah, I
life.
feel so as well.
Like, I was ready for the children. I was ready for
Ready to settle
marriage.
down.
I was ready to be.
Ready for the experience.
Yeah, I was completely ready. And I think when you're completely ready for something, it just flows.
And we're just so compatible because who would have thought two person would have the same kind of trait? Like to be at home. Because I could have been one like I like to go out and she likes to be at home or vice
Or
versa.
the other way around, yeah.
And then that really wouldn't work because you're gonna be thinking, where you going, what are you coming back, and blah blah blah. But we got none of that issue. We got none of that issue. Where you going, what are you coming back? Because
Yeah. If I'm out, it's to drop the kids where they're going, or most who catch me out is maybe eating. I like food, restaurants. Yeah.
and because each other don't go out so much, no one's worrying where the other one is.
True.
If you get what I mean. No one thinking otherwise. Just no. So guys, so thank you for watching. We've gone through the 21 question and we babbled on for an extra few minutes.
Hope you enjoyed this one, guys.
Hope this one was a bit better than the last one. Obviously, we're going to put a link in for the last one so you can check that one out as well.
Compare.
So for now, I could just say enjoy your home. And if your home is untidy, messy, and you need a bit of organization going,
or you want to get your interior design up, looking nice,
yeah,
then website is www.may-20.com.
yeah,
Book yourself
done by
interior
yours
design
truly.
consultation.
Yep. So for now, peace out.
Bye.